Good time zones, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful Daytona International Speedway right here on Racers Elite Network. I am Mike Taylor up here in the booth, and alongside me is the man himself, Andrew Teft, and we are excited as we are getting ready to close out our truck series as we get ready to crown our regular season champion here in just a couple of weeks. And we are absolutely excited to do that. But first, we got to get through Daytona tonight and Iowa next week. So, right now, these drivers are on track. They are getting themselves ready and talking about crowning our champions. Let's go ahead and take a look here at your standings, if they will populate for me. Oh, this is embarrassing. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I messed it up already. Yeah, figures. Well, there is a link in the chat, you guys. You guys go ahead and click on that. But Sean Dunaway, he is your current points leader, your defending champion. He is in front of Stephen Luttrell by a little bit over 15 points. So it looks like 14 points back. I'm sorry, from your race leader. Alex Teft, he's currently third. Kesley Smith, fourth, and Kirby Wainscott will round out your top five, sitting 35 points back. And we have actually quite a few drivers duking it out as they are currently tied in points. Um, so we've got a tie for fourth, we've got a tie for seventh, we've got a three-way tie for 10th, and a three-way tie for 14th. So, I mean, we've got a really great points battle happening right here on the Tuesday Night Truck Series here on Racers Elite. And man, let me tell you what, we are super stoked as we are getting ready to round out our qualifying. And just as per usual, there is a handful of drivers out there that have not qualified just yet. But right now, Truth Hope, he is currently circling around the track.
Back for safety reasons, to try to save some incident points and stay out of trouble for a little while. It's a pretty long race. Going to be going for 80 laps tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And just about how many laps are we looking on fuel?
By myself in practice with no draft, it was saying about 32, 33. So maybe a couple more than that in the draft. Maybe they can stretch it to 35 or so. I'm expecting it to be a two-stop race.
Okay.
Sometimes we do see these go green in league racing. It's happened before, but everybody should need two stops. I don't think you can stretch all the way to 40 to be able to one stop it. The laps are just too large here to make up. One lap is 2.5 miles, so asking for another 5 or so is a really long way.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that's what we are going to be keeping our eyes on today, as we do have our drivers starting to line up down on pit road.
Got a field that's about 26 trucks strong tonight. So awesome.
Yeah, that's not
Some real fun pack racing out there.
Yeah, that's actually not too shabby. And
Everybody's in such a points crunch that it's important that they show up. So that's a really good turnout tonight.
definitely, and we're definitely going to see some really good tight racing here today. And let's go ahead and take a look here at our starting lineup for tonight's race. Alan Wild, he will start on the pole in that number 33 machine, joined by that 61 of Rowan Lloyd. Row number 2, Aaron Roth in his number 57 machine will be joined by Mikey Allen, his partner in crime on his outside. Blair Holloman and Joe Bonner in the number 32 and 11 machines will make up row 3. Row number 4, you've got Kirby Wainscott and Frank Chavez. And row number 5, Alex Gates and Philip Archibald will make up row number 5. On the inside, row number 6 is going to be Truth Hoke in that number 55 machine, with Chris Gotzel in the 707 to his outside. Brett Bray in the number 6, he'll be on the inside of row number 7, joined by Brandon Zimmerman. Row number 8, you got Barry Nelson in his number 96 machine, joined by Jonathan Stidham in the 42. Row number 9, the number 12 of Brandon Sanfilippo, he'll be joined by Joshua Norton in the number 24 machine. Row number 10, Steve Sizemore in his number 08 machine, and your defending truck champion, the 01 of... I don't get it. Let me go ahead and stop this. And we're going to do manual, and because I know we're back on row number 11. Stephen Luttrell. Row number 12, Alex Tefton at number 43. He'll be joined by the 15 of Kensley Smith. Row 13, Timothy Eisburn in his number 92 will be joined by Matt Miles. And row 14, rounding out our field, is going to be Curtis Ecker in that number 8 machine, So I apologize once again about that, ladies and gentlemen. But we are getting ready to go green flag racing for round number 8 of the Tuesday Night Truck Series right here at Daytona International Speedway as we are green flag racing. Wild and Lloyd drag racing down into turn number 1, climbing up through the high banks. And let me tell you what, this is the cleanest start on a restrictor plate that I have seen in a very long time. Both rows are still dead even coming out of turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway. Neither one of these drivers are giving it any room whatsoever. But it looks like the outside row with Rowan Lloyd, they will gain the advantage. And Rowan Lloyd, he's going to drop down, and that's going to leave Mikey Allen in that number 67 to the outside of Alan Wild. And now he's going to run side by side here with Rowan Lloyd. He's going to retake the race lead. And Mikey Allen, he's going to lead the first lap here at Daytona.
Like Steve might be having some internet troubles. I think he may have disconnected.
Oh no.
Started from the pits, but it looks like
definitely not what we are wanting to see. And as of right now, we have a lot of movement right around that 707 machine of Chris Gottsel battling on that fifth row on the outside there. There's definitely a big movement, and now we've got 2 different packs that have separated themselves between Jonathan Stidham and Sean Dunaway for that 16th and 17th position in the back.
it's kind of nice to have that little gap as the second pack sometimes, just in case something happens in front. You've got a lot of room to slow down and hopefully not get run over from behind also.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll definitely help a lot not to get run over. And as of right now, here on lap number 3, it looks like everybody is somewhat trying to make their way down to that inside lane, as we only have 6 trucks remaining on that outside lane.
Pretty cool temps tonight also. Track temperature is about 77 degrees. About 70, 73 or so.
Let's go ahead and pull up your weather information right there on the right side of your screen.
Hearing some chatter on the radio between Sizemore and Curtis Ecker in the back, looking to team up. Much quicker, even if you just got one partner, than being by yourself.
Yeah, as we catch up here back here with Curtis Ecker. Steve Sizemore, he did fall back away from Curtis. But Alex Tuft, he has Curtis, but they are quickly losing the pack in front of them. But I mean, we still got a very long way to go, and with these guys, at least last 10 laps, I feel we'll definitely have a caution, because that's when everybody's like, all right, now we got to get going.
Pretty organized so far. Side draft's been very strong since the last truck update. So the top side and the middle is working really well. Really able to drag that bottom line back, get somebody out of shape on the bottom there. A little gap form in front of them. The other side. Big gray car, truck. Coming to pit road now. Or changed their mind. Staying on track. Can't keep up. Zimmerman? I hear him on the radio. Yeah, Zimmerman.
I'm doing something to ease my mind here, if I can get it to work with me, as we continue to watch these drivers duke it out here, coming through turns 3 and 4. Back to the front straightaway here to complete lap number 6. Still, your race leader is Mikey Allen on that outside lane with Rowan Lloyd to his outside.
Yeah, these are all guys that could use a really good finish tonight. During the off season, we did eliminate win and you're in, so it's all points driven now to determine who's in the chase, and these guys could really use a good finish.
So I am just taking a look here at the YouTube chat. Jessica Lynn, let's go Mikey Allen, Aaron Roth. Ian says, yeah, my boy Joshua, get it. Let's go number 24. And Jessica Lynn also says, hi Mike, hi Andrew. Hi Jessica, how you doing today? Hope life is treating you well this week so far. And if you don't mind, can you guys tell me how well you guys can hear Andrew on the broadcast?
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Okay, that top lane is starting to drift back a little bit. Sometimes these guys get warm, the engines get warm pushing each other instead of getting air to the grill while you're pushing somebody, and they'll have to sort of fall back and cool down and go at it again. So might see another charge here shortly.
Yeah, for sure. So I am... Alright. I appreciate that feedback there, ladies and gentlemen. I really, really do. Alright, so now I'm going to make... I made a couple adjustments. Let me know if you guys could hear us better. Andrew, can we give one last mic check real quick?
Should I sing something?
There we go. How about that? Cars still need to be quieter, okay?
It's like Subway, have it your way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want our fans to enjoy this just as much as we do, and I know that Troy Thomas says, yes, Andrew, sing us a song.
No, nobody wants to hear that.
Oh, man.
I got the racing gene, but not the singing gene.
I got you. So right now, Rowan Lloyd in that number 61, he is your current race leader, getting that good push from that 33. And that Kodiak Chevrolet.
Something looks pretty off with Zimmerman in the back. He's kind of zigzagging quite a bit. Makes me wonder if he's got some kind of equipment malfunction going on. Sort of losing touch with that pack of two.
Who? I'm sorry.
Oh, Zimmerman in the 65. He might just be hanging out, but it sort of looks like his wheel is acting up somewhat.
Yeah, definitely, and yeah, he's definitely having some sort of issue with that wheel, because he's just that's not normal.
Damage. I don't see any damage on the truck, so it's not like him.
Yeah, definitely not like him, and now you've got me curious.
It looks like he's got wheel damage or something the way it's moving around, but there's no fender speed in or anything.
Taking a look here, just watching his wheel movement. Yeah, it does kind of seem like he's got some sort of... He's got some sort of wheel issue going on right now. He's not able to keep that truck pinned down to the bottom. Let's go ahead and come back up here with your race leaders. Blair Holloman getting a really good push right now, actually, by that 67 of Mikey Allen. Getting a nice good look at the front end of that Chevy Silverado. Give us a little love kiss right there. Mwah. We appreciate those love. Oh, no. A little too far.
Got one of those new Dodge Rams out front there in the 32.
Yeah.
Blair Holloman. Kind of
Yeah.
having an off season, but it's right there in the thick of it. Entering 17th, but having missed 2 races, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, he's definitely trying to make it all work, for him in that number 32. And, unfortunately, sometimes life just gets in the way of things. And, well, here we are,
Oh, I thought Mikey was going to get left out there. He got a little bit high. But the 11 stayed with him. Thought he
Yep.
might kind of shoot the middle there for a sec. Maybe he's thinking about it.
I mean, if you keep going high, like on the 4th or 5th time, yeah, I'm going to leave you hanging if that was me. Like, come on, hold your line.
Really good run from Mike. He mounting another charge here. Had drifted back a little bit, but right back at it.
Yeah, Mikey Allen really looking forward to improving his racecraft here on restrictor plates, and every week he is getting better and better. And here he is leading that outside lane, and looks like he's having a good old fun time out there too.
He's a teammate of Alan Roth. I mean, Aaron Roth. My bad.
Yes. Yep. They are part of HD Motorsports. And currently, as they run, they're running 4th and 5th at the moment. So they're
Working
saying
together well.
Yeah. Now that inside lane is starting to disintegrate just a little bit there, as that number 10 of Kirby Wainscott loses the back bumper of Alan Wild in that 33 machine. And now you've got a 3-car that just breakaway of just about 3 truck lengths or so. But they're going to close that right back up here down the back straight away, as they are working lap number 16.
Might see Kirby try to sneak in front of Mikey here if he can clear him. Kirby's not afraid to get up there and lead one of these lanes. Yeah, most of the field's still pretty tightly packed together. Got about 21 trucks here in this group, and then a group of 3 a little bit further back.
Yeah. The last truck in this pack is back.
Oh, got one spinning right in front of Sean Dunaway, the points leader. Looks like Chris Gaxel.
Yeah, Chris Gotzel in that 707 machine.
Came back just in time.
Yeah. And Timothy Eisburn, he decided to take the easy way out and go through the infield there. Let's go back here and take a look, see what happened to Chris. He got stuck in a 3-wide situation and tried to self-clear in front of Sean Dunaway. And yeah,
got collided with Chris at the end there.
and watch, take a look at this when he gets hit by that. Once he gets into the wall, look at that car just try to lift up off the ground. And Timothy Eisburn was like, nope, not today.
It's a little Scenic route.
Yeah,
The grass flying off of it.
yeah, for sure. But Timothy Osborne in that number 92 Shaco LLC machine did what he had to do to avoid it, but here we are working lap number 18 as we are under our first caution of the day.
Everybody will still have to pit one time after this.
Yeah.
Strategy-wise, it's pretty simple tonight. We're on 100% fuel capacity tonight, so it matches the real-life conditions and can go a little bit further than one of our normal races. Just a change that we made for this season. Just try to keep these guys racing in a pack longer and have less pit stops to break them up.
Yeah, sounds
You'll see
good to
probably
me.
everybody come down. I can't imagine anybody staying out here.
So we get a good look here at the field.
Tires aren't real important here, so you're probably going to see a mixed bag. Some people still want to ride around, so they'll take 4 anyway. They don't care. They really don't even need to take them. A lot of people will take 2 because you need that amount of fuel anyway.
Yeah. That 6 truck having issues back here. That's Brett Bray sitting sideways in his pit stall at the moment.
A little bit of damage on his right front still. You do have to be lined up properly in your box. It is pretty forgiving, and you can drive through some trucks once you get close enough to your box. But
Yeah.
I think I see Steve. Is that Steve Luttrell in the background making some laps?
Yes.
All right, so he'll still get some points on the day. Maybe he can pass some guys that might fall out of the race, or
Yep. I believe he actually was. I believe he was the lucky dog. So he's going to come down, get some fuel in his race truck, and bring it back out.
currently 6 laps down. So maybe might be 5 after the lucky dog.
Yep.
Waiting for my stuff to update. A new look for Blair tonight. I don't think I've seen that one before.
Yeah. Blair looking all good today. In that E-Racing Designs Dodge Ram.
There's a Marine Corps truck right behind him also, with Alex Gates having another great night.
Yeah.
Try to make sure we mention everybody. Truth Oak, talked about him earlier, right on the cutoff line. He's the last person in going into this race, so if he can stay where he is, that'll really help him.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get used to Truth's new look in that beautifully painted Hardee's number 55.
I don't think I've ever been to one of those.
I got one by me that's good, but then I got another one a little bit further away that's not so good. So
I'm not even sure if there is one near me.
And then we got Kirby Wayne Scott in that number 10. Aaron Roth in that number 57 Cat 5 machine. And to his outside, you've got Kensley Smith. Kodiak number 33 of Alan Wild, and the 67 in the Maker's Mark machine. That's Mikey Allen. In the anime,
top off in the back.
yeah, that anime you're good. That anime machine of the 61 of Rowan Lloyd. He's looking very strong today. That number 29 of Matt Miles of that Black Rifle Coffee Company. The 23, that beautiful Raptor paint scheme on Frank Chavez. And Joe Bonner with that brand new number change for LJG Racing. The 96 of Barry Nelson. And then a brand new look for Sean Dunaway that brought him luck this week. Or, I'm sorry, last week. And we're going to get ready to go back green flag racing here as the pace car is in. Blair Holloman, Alex Gates will bring the field back to the green flag here on lap number 21.
A little bit of a stack up on the inside, not terrible.
Yep. Truth Hope lost the back bumper there of the 77 of Alex Gates, so they're going to need to try to get themselves right back to that bumper. So that
pretty big wiggle out of Truth.
Yeah.
Might have been when he was shifting gears, getting up to speed.
Yep. But there
Sometimes
he is.
Getting pushed during that time is a little awkward.
Yeah. But there he is right there on the back bumper of that 77 machine.
Oh, a little bit of contact. I think that's very good on the track. Into Sean Dunaway again. Our points leader's having a busy night. Just a little tap everybody's scoring. Driving so far, I know these guys are gonna get at it here, come toward the end, but great. Oh, got one on the apron, possibly spinning. I think that might have been Barry again.
Yeah, Barry Nelson, that 96.
Must have gathered it back up. Kind of just went out of shot. Saw Kyle Busch do that in a Bud Shootout race. Like, brought the entire apron transition for, I think it was 1 and 2.
Yep. Oh, Truth Hope got to the outside here of Alex Gates, and he's now going to try to contest for that outside lead there, and he does have that 15 of Kensley Smith behind him, but Smith kind of shoved him down out of the way because he wants to lead this race heading into turn number 3, and he's going to force his way down on the inside here. And here comes Alan Wild now in that Kodiak number 33 machine with that 29 of Matt Miles to his right there on his back bumper. But for this lap, it looks like it will be Kensley Smith leading this lap. And that means that took away the lap for Truth Hoke in that number 55. So I don't think Truth has led a lap yet today. Let's find out. No, he has not led a lap, so he's definitely looking for, he's looking to lead at least one lap because every single bonus point heading into the chase here in just a couple of weeks, you know, that's going to be very important.
Yeah, still hearing some chatter on the 65, just being a little all over the place, but they've sorted that out.
Yeah.
Just kind of hanging on back there with whatever type of issue he's having.
Yeah. That's who I was trying to find.
Really wide.
Yeah, that's Sean Dunaway, your current points leader and last season champion. He's trying to get it all sorted out back there, but it's kind of stuck 3 wide. Okay, there we go, down 2.
Ah, they chickened out. Probably smart at this point. We're only on lap 25.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta egg them on a little bit.
Oh, of course. I mean, we also got to exaggerate just a little bit on things, too.
Oh, they must have heard me. Yeah, it's not as comfortable 3 wide here as telling me. A little more narrow.
Brandon Sanfilippo, he is caught on the outside of this 3 wide battle with the 67 and the 08 machine of Steve Sizemore and Mikey Allen. As you see that 99 of Philip Archibald, he's now making his way around the outside of Sizemore. He's going to run it 3 wide as you see, he will find his way to the inside lane, and that 3 wide situation is nice and done. Oh, we got one sideways in the back. Big wobble out of Mikey Allen in that number 67 machine, but he saved it.
Saw Alan Wild kind of clipped the apron there. Got out of shape almost. Stacked him up. Blair Holloman's jumping out of line. I think kind of scaring him a little bit up front.
Oh, yeah.
It's still early.
Yeah. But this is actually a very smart move out of Blair as we are going 3 wide for just about that 5th spot. And that's...
Frank's going to get kind of flushed down the middle here unless somebody helps him.
Here comes Sizemore in that 08 machine. No, I guess Sizemore abandoned that idea.
A little bit of contact there with Rowan, I think. Alex Tuch and Curtis Hecker, they were on an island by themselves earlier in the race. Had lost the draft, were probably about 20 seconds behind or something, and they're right back up here going for the lead. It's amazing how things change so fast in this type of racing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I thought I had more things set up than that.
There's a bonus point for leading also, so everybody wants to get up here and grab that. Have you been here in person, Mike?
I'm sorry?
Have you been to Daytona in person?
Okay, for some reason that's really loud in my ear, and I did not hear what you said.
Oh, I was just wondering if you've been here in person for a race.
Yes. I've actually been, I was actually employed with the Speedway for about 4 or 5 years. So I've got to witness live 5 Daytona 500s, 5 Coke Zero 400s. I was in the section actually where Austin Dillon went up into the fence. That was scary as heck to watch live.
Wow.
Yeah. And I got to go to 4 Rolex 24s. So, oh, and I also got to ride around a race car, doing the Richard Petty driving experience at the track as well, which was pretty cool. And let me tell you what, that feeling of getting sucked down into the seat, heading into these corners, it is just so surreal. Like, I thought I had my belts tight, and trust me, they weren't. He was like, all right, once we get up here in turn 1, make sure you pull your belts tight. And I pull them coming off pit road. I'm like, they are tight. He goes, all right. Sure enough, I suck in and I could pull it about another 2 inches. But man, I love this track so much. I live just about 20 minutes from this track. So, the wife actually, she passes it every single day going to work.
I was here for McMurray's win in 07. And also in COVID, I believe it was 21. They were at like half capacity, and I think McDowell won that race, if I remember correctly. I'm getting
Right.
old. It's been so many races, kind of lose track after a while.
Oh yeah, for sure.
there was a really long rain delay, and they just barely got it in. I think the race finished somewhere around midnight, 1 o'clock. We were hanging out at the is it Cabela's or Bass Pro Shops or something across the street for
Yeah,
hours.
yeah,
It's really neat though. Felt like we had the place to ourselves. Really nice place to go. Barely have to climb any stairs. There's escalators everywhere. It's almost like you're in a shopping mall underneath the stands.
yes. And it's so cool, every single, floor, except the fourth floor, there's really cool things to see, especially down on the main level. I mean, over in the Chevy, area, you've got, you know, beautiful your normal cars, and as you go through, they've got little race cars all around, and it is such a cool experience at Daytona. And I'm so blessed to be able to have this speedway, pretty much in my backyard. So, I'm looking forward to possibly going to the Coke Zero in August. Um, Hopefully we can make that happen. But let me tell you what, there's nothing like trucks under the lights at Daytona, because I don't know why. It's just a total different vibe, versus the Coke Zero, as that number 12 of San Filippo almost got turned coming out of turn number 4 by the 24 machine of Josh Norton.
You can push in the corners a little bit here, but it's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to, get the pass complete, get up here pretty close to the lead, and everybody pushes a little bit more, and finally something happens. But
Oh yeah, definitely. And as the go
pretty wide up the middle.
3 wide, yeah.
Yeah, I can't leave that middle open.
Gonna take away the sound here just a little bit so we can see this 3 wide act. Man, they are moving a ton.
Yeah, it seems pretty simple, just full throttle and steer it. But
Whew.
these things wobble around quite a bit, especially with the air and bumps and.
Yeah, and this surface is probably at least 20 to 25 feet narrower than Talladega. So, you can run 3 wide okay here, but it is so uncomfortable at times. You don't even know, like, you don't even have a foot to spare on either side. So, you've got to be really, really careful.
Oh, right in
Oh,
front of the.
there it goes. 0-8s around, and others involved here. We got the big one here in turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, I was right at the front.
Rowan Lloyd involved. The 55, he's involved. Truth Hoke. Sean Dunaway, your champion, defending champion, he's involved. The 43, Alex Teft, he's coming back around. Matt Miles, Steve Sizemore, Alan Wild, Alex Gates, Kirby Wainscott got a lot of damage in that one. He actually had to tow back to the pits. Let's come back here and take a look and see what happened first with Kirby as he was slowing down. He's going to get clobbered, isn't he? Yep.
Oh. I guess you wouldn't expect that to happen, but
Timothy breaks.
Kirby must have had quite a bit of damage already for the truck to react like that on him.
Yeah.
But you see, Sizemore kind of leaves a hole in the middle here again, and there is enough room for a truck to be there, but Josh isn't as low as he can be. And Sizemore kind of tries to cover a little bit late.
Yeah.
And just chaos ensues.
Yeah, so Josh Norton, he was able to get around, and Alex Teft, he actually gets hit by that 15. He goes head on into the wall. The 77 involved. Kensley Smith, Truth Hoke, that 57 there of I can't even think of his name. Aaron Roth. You see Philip Archibald, he's down there sliding. The 11, he's facing backwards as well. The 33, just a lot of really good trucks here torn up. And, let's ride on board here with a couple of these drivers. Sean Dunaway. Oh, he almost got away with it too.
He's kind of had a little piece of everything tonight.
Yeah. Let's here
Got
take a
one
look.
spun on pit road. I think that's Brett Bray again.
Yeah, Brett Bray having a lot of issues down on pits. Just absolutely nowhere for Stidham to go.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. Nothing you can do.
And let's ride on board here with Joe Bonner. He was running about 5th at the time. And
Could we go on board with Josh?
yeah, Josh Norton, absolutely.
Maybe we can show what he was seeing there. I think there was a hole from my perspective above. Steve kind of goes quite a bit high.
He just bumping there on the corner panel, and that's what caused him to go around.
There's about 3 feet or so more left that Josh could have gone to if he wanted to scoot the middle there.
Yeah. Philip, yeah, okay. He escaped with no damage. Good heads up driving there by him. Barry Nelson. Oh, he's all by himself. Matt Miles in the number 29. Let's see his on board. Ah, 57. He came down and tagged him.
Sometimes these little grass escapades are the best thing you can do.
Oh yeah.
Just get the heck away from everything.
Then riding on board here with Truth Hoke in that number 55. Oof. Break. Lost it. So he's the one who actually got into the back of the 15 who turned Alex. But a lot of good race trucks torn up in this one, and they're going to come down, use their fast repairs if they need it, and we're going to get this thing rolling again. As it looks like Aaron Roth in that number 57 machine, he's going to restart first with Philip Archibald in that 99. Mikey Allen, he's going to be on the inside of road 2 for this restart. And Curtis Eckert to his outside in 4th. Barry Nelson in that 96 will be 5th. Joe Bonner to his out. I'm sorry, they're swapped. Bonner is on the inside. Nelson to the outside there in that 6th spot.
Yeah, the 24 got the blame for that yellow.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know officially. So he received an EOL. Everybody had one fast repair. I think many of these trucks had to use that. There was a lot of damage in that accident.
Yeah.
See a lot of brand new looking trucks, so I would say quite a few use that. Yeah, you want to try to save it as long as you can. If it's just a small accident, you can make repairs on pit road and kind of tough it out. But some of these guys will have to be a lot more careful now. There's also that 21-point incident cap tonight, and Sean, who's unfortunately been involved in about everything tonight, he's already at 12. He's the highest right now.
Yep. All right, we are back at Green Flag Racing here at Daytona International Speedway. Aaron Roth got out to a really good jump there. And he's got his teammate Mikey Allen in that 67 machine right there behind him as well. And they got Joe Bonner in the 11. But that's about it. Everybody else is on that outside lane, and so these guys on the outside, they're about to get a major run down here on the back straightaway, and they are being led by Philip Archibald in that number 99, with Curtis Ecker behind him, and the driver of that number 96 machine, Barry Nelson, as well. So now they're going to head up here into turn number 3 and 4, and now we are looking at just about 170 mile per hour pace lap here as they march their way through turns 3 and 4. Archibald finally getting back to the outside here of Aaron Roth. He's looking for the race lead on that outside lane. As Barry Nelson in that number 96, he possibly was looking to go 3 wide there, but decided better of it. He's going to stick right behind Curtis Ecker in that 8 machine, as they will now make their way here on lap number 41 as we crossed over into the halfway point of this race. And now here they are coming down the back straightaway. Philip Archibald, he is clear of that 57 if he wants it. But right now he's going to stay up top with Curtis Ecker. Lot of movement coming out of that 96 machine there of Barry Nelson. He's got to try to get that car under a little bit more control, because as of right now, with that big weaving, that's starting to stack up everybody behind him. Philip Archibald still hanging outside, waiting to see if... Oh, we got Brandon Zimmerman. He's now falling back in that number 65. Yeah, he's still not happy, and he's going to come up in front of the 15 of Kensley Smith.
And that's see how bumpy it is down there too. Those road course turtles, or whatever they call them, the curbing.
Yeah. I mean, they're not there for these races, but you know, you still feel that small transition, you know, when you go over it, which is actually such a weird feeling to go over.
You can definitely tell where they normally are.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go down there to try to avoid a wreck, and you wind up wrecking yourself over those bumps. It's kind of awful.
Yeah, and we are talking about the Le Mans chicane here on the back straightaway that they're passing right now. And why is it called Le Mans?
Patches.
Yeah. Why is it called Le Mans? Well, Le Mans over in France, they've got a Daytona chicane. So it's a friendly little thing from Le Mans and Daytona.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I believe the Daytona chicane is the first chicane or the second chicane on that long straight. I can't remember which one it was.
Barry Nelson's starting to lead a charge up top now.
Yeah. Yeah, Barry Nelson, he's definitely looking, you know, to get his season turned around here. As that 77, he goes up wide. And I thought for a second Truth Hoke was going to try to fill the hole, but he decided to stay right there behind the 77, and now he's going to get pushed back up to the 96. That outside lane definitely is not doing well at the moment. They are currently falling back, and they've got to try to figure it out, you know, to get themselves back together, because, you know, that outside lane is pretty fast, but as of right now, it's just not showing it. As we do have a couple other drivers try and make their way to the outside, and that's going to be that 57 and 67 of Aaron Roth and Mikey Allen. I think we...
A little early for that, Phil. You might get kind of sucked down the middle.
Yeah, as we are in a 3-wide situation here on the front straightaway. We got Chris Gotzel in the 707, Joe Bonner, and Barry Nelson, I believe, on that outside. He's fallen all the way back to the back, but Truth Hook, being the awesome guy he is, he's going to let the 96 back down the line, and they're going to start to get themselves sucked up back to the four trucks in front of them. But now here comes Aaron Roth coming for that outside lane as he's got his teammate Mikey Allen right there behind him. Those two drivers are actually having a pretty good day here as we are working just this middle portion of this race. And I think these drivers will need to pit at least one more time in order to make it the rest of the way home.
Yes, yeah, it was still too far when we went back to green. Gonna need a splash. Tires won't be important at all.
Yep. Aaron Roth and Mikey Allen, they are clear of that 99 machine, but they're still hanging up top. Still bringing Joe Bonner with them. And now that outside lane got their stuff together, and here they are taking over the race lead here on the back straightaway. Mikey Allen and Aaron Roth, they will jump down in front of Archibald, and that's going to leave Alex Gates in that 77 machine to his outside as the 96 of Nelson. He's coming up behind him along with Truth Hope as they are running side by side there with the 8 of Curtis Ecker and I believe that's Frank Chavez down there as well in that number 23 machine.
Side draft is starting to get tighter. You can tell the pressure's on.
Yeah, the pressure is definitely, it's starting to heat up a lot, let me tell you what. As we ride on board here with Curtis Ecker from the deck lid of that number 8 machine.
Who are you liking right now, Mike? Out of what we've seen so far.
Out of everything that we have seen so far, I'm gonna have to go with either Aaron Roth or Mikey Allen. Both of these drivers, they're really coming to in the Super Speedway Series on Friday. They're learning, and today they're putting what they've learned into practice here at Daytona as they are currently sitting 1-2. So I'm definitely leaning with those two drivers. Oh, as they may
We
have
better stop
jinxed it.
talking.
Chris Scott, that 24 hard into the outside wall there. Curtis Ecker and that number 8 machine involved here. Alex Teft involved again as well. Blair Holloman. And that pretty much started with a massive, massive checkup on that inside lane.
Mikey Allen and the person behind him kind of got misaligned. I don't know. Is that Miles?
Woo!
Maybe it's a darker truck. Mikey Allen's bumper got hooked. I don't know if Mikey defended too late or if they just kind of zigged and zagged, but that caused the guys behind him to react, I believe, and just chaos.
Yeah, I want to show you guys this. We're going to slow this down.
Yeah, it's like right when the angle changes.
So we're going to follow along here with these guys right here. The 32, the 707 machine, the 36, they all tried to lift off the ground on the back straightaway here. And let's go, let's see which, Aaron Roth, there he is. So let's see if we can get a good look here.
Oh, it's the 11. I couldn't tell who it was at first.
Yeah. Let me see.
Right here, he gets hooked. They're way out of, I don't know if he was trying to go to the middle or if they were just wobbly.
Yeah, this is actually a much better view. So let's rewind it just a little bit here. So right there, he gets hooked just a tad, and that stacks up to 99 of Philip Archibald, and then everything just lets loose behind him. Oh, the 61 machine squeezing his way through. And then Joshua Norton in that number 24 machine. He comes back down to 707, comes up and gets him, and he slams hard into that outside wall.
Sean Dunaway is now up to 16 incident points. If he gets to 21, he gets kicked out automatically by iRacing, so you might see him be pretty cautious in the back.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Blair Holloman, way too aggressive with way too much racing left. That is a very true statement there. As we take a look here at Blair, getting service done down on pit road. I mean, his car
Race
doesn't.
control.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to mention race control deemed that a racing incident, so I guess she just felt it was chain reaction, I guess.
Yeah. There he
The guys that
goes.
triggered it didn't actually wreck, and then everything else was just a chain reaction, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so Blair Holloman, he's heading back out onto the track. I was trying to see if I could see some damage, but I didn't see too much damage on his car, so he must have got it all worked and figured out. But we're about to go back green flag racing here at Daytona, and it's going to be Alex Gates and Barry Nelson going to lead the field here to the green flag, as Kirby, Wayne Scott, and Stephen Luttrell, they will both get the wave around here.
We got a lot of trucks on the lead lap. Steve's actually managed to get himself to only 4 laps down after those internet troubles at the start. Weights are off on the pace cars. About a half a lap left before we go back to green. We are at the point now where everybody that came in here can make it to the end without stopping, and would probably be okay for even a Green-White-Checkered or two.
Yeah. So who are you watching here as we are going to be going back to green with just about 29 laps to go?
I'm afraid to say something because we started talking and then Mikey Allen started crashing. So, is that who you went with, Mikey Allen?
Yeah, I went with Mikey Allen. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say Hoke turns his season around, and hopefully I don't curse him because he really needs a good finish. But yeah, I think he's too good of a racer to be down this long. He's gonna turn it around tonight.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely got a very good opportunity to do just that. As we are getting ready to go back green flag racing, Alex Gates, Barry Nelson will lead the field into the United Rental restart zone, and we are back green flag racing here at Daytona. As you see, Alex Gates, he gets a big jump there here on the short chute heading to turn number 1, and that's not going to work out very well for him. As you see that 57 of Aaron Roth now to the back bumper of that 77. And here comes the 67. So we got the 77, or the 57, the 67, the 77 all down here. But man, look at Truth Hoke sit there and push Barry Nelson straight out to the lead. Nelson, he's going to drop down in that 96. And Truth Hoke, he's looking to take over the race lead here on the exit of turn number 4. Truth Hope, he is looking to lead his first lap of the race. And he's going to do it right here with 27 laps to go.
That bonus point could be important, especially with all these ties we have.
Oh, yeah.
It's a three-way tie right on the cut line.
You know, we are talking about, you know, the cut line and everything. And just right after this race, we got one more race over at Iowa. Then we're going to cut it off. And we're going to reset the points. And how are we resetting the points here for these guys as we head into the chase?
Yeah, I'm really surprised Truth hasn't come down here yet. He stayed up there, but the top 16 make it on points. Doesn't matter if you've won or not during the season. It's just straight points determination, and then the regular season champion starts with 2,016 points. And everybody gets one less point per position. So all the way down to 1 for the 16th seed, I guess. Beat 2016 for the leader and 2001 for the 16th person. And then you get three bonus points for every win that you got in the regular season.
Definitely sounds like a good deal there. So, you know, we're actually just, you know, as you said, you know, we've got quite a few three-way ties currently for the point standings here. Yeah, I'm taking a quick look here at the points. You know, Kensley Smith and Kirby Wainscott are tied for 4th. Then we go back just a little bit here to 10th. You know, Curtis Ecker, Aaron Roth, and Jonathan Stidham, they're tied for that 10th spot. And then we go back just a couple more, and Chris Gotzel and Kyle Hess, they're tied for 14th. You know, and that 14th? Yeah, Chris Gotzel, Kyle Hess, Truth Hope.
Oh, Alex is around somehow. Alex Tefton in 43. We got a couple Alexes. I think he checked up and just got run over, kind of. Maybe friendly fire from a teammate.
Oh,
yep. That might be another 4 points for Sean. He's gonna be really close. Yeah, he's at 20.
And
one more piece, or I want to say piece of contact. That doesn't make sense, but any more contact, he'll be disqualified.
Yeah, Sean Dunaway, he's gotta be careful now.
Even an off track going in the grass or something would be enough to just automatically he'll vanish.
Yeah. So you said the top 16, correct?
Yep, that's right.
So right now it's Truth Hope sitting in that 16th spot, but he's sitting three-way currently with Chris Gotzel, Kyle Hess, and then the two behind them in 17th and 18th, they're tied, and that's Blair Holloman and Frank Chavez. So it's definitely been very interesting, and you know, so far heading here into the playoffs. Currently, Kensley Smith, he has 2 wins on the season. And then everybody else here, Sean Dunaway, Stephen Luttrell, Kirby Wainscott, Matthew Miles, and Brandon Zimmerman, they all have race wins this season. So that's definitely going to help them. But I don't think Brandon is in the top 16. So I don't think that's really going to matter too much there for him. Matthew Miles, he is actually under the cut line as well.
Yeah, poor Sean's gonna be walking on eggshells the rest of the race.
Well, he's
going.
Go ahead.
You've got the standings there. I think he's got a pretty good buffer going into this race, maybe like 15 points or something off the top of my head.
Yeah, 14 points.
Yeah. If he I don't want to jinx him, but I mean, if he gets kicked, which is realistic at this point,
Yeah.
you can kind of kiss that goodbye, I think.
Unfortunately, at this point, if I was him, I would take this EOL that I'm about to receive, you know, and count it as a blessing because it's going to put me in the back of the pack. And that's exactly where I'm going to stay the rest of the race. Because,
I've been in, yeah, I've been in this spot before. You're like afraid to have anybody behind you because you don't want to slow down and get run over. Like,
yeah.
everything is terrifying.
Yes. So I mean, he's definitely got. Oh man, he's definitely got a. He's got quite a few race or laps here to survive, and I'm worried for him.
Too strong of a bumper draft could get him kicked.
Yeah. And that's just the crazy part about, I wish that iRacing would fix that. Especially here on, restrictor plates is, you know, just give it a little bit more leniency. But, iRacing. Let me take a look here at something. Because for me, I've been fighting that since June 12th of 2010 to fix the sorry, the 3-year-old is excited with his construction equipment in the background. I'm sorry. He's singing to him. But I've been fighting since 2010 with iRacing, to fix their point system because it ain't my fault that, somebody rear-ended me and they got spun. So I got the 4x2 on that.
Yeah. We have 21. I mean, we've already talked about it, but we have a 21 caps. It's like 5 substantial hits into something.
Yeah.
Another truck, the wall. Um, Slight contact can sometimes be 2 points, but most of the time it's 4 if you hit something good.
Oh yeah.
And then like an off track or something, and you're out. But I guess realistically, if you hit something pretty hard 5 times in real life, you're probably gonna be out of the race also. But
Yeah, for sure.
a lot of it's just where you put yourself and how you race early on, just knowing when it's worth it.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, the pace car is back in. It is in the hands of Truth Hoke and Matt Miles as we get into the United Rental restart zone. And Truth Hoke, he will lead this lap as we are back green flag. He's out to a really huge lead here. So Rowan Lloyd, he's going to want to get back to that back bumper of Truth Hoke really quick. Or Truth Hoke, he's going to want to jump down in front of Matt Miles in that number 29 machine. But it looks like he's going to stay to the outside here. And he's going to get a really big shot here out of that number 61 of Rowan Lloyd. As they are already 3 wide down here on the back straightaway. At least 2 or 3 trucks deep. Well, that didn't take long.
A little bit of contact.
Yeah, 20 laps to go this time. As we have Steve Sizemore, Alex Gates, and Chris Gotzel 3 wide here.
Steve Luttrell has managed his way back to only 3 laps down, by the way.
Heck yeah.
It's a little side story. Keep monitoring it. It'd be awesome if you could get all the way back, but that's a lot more yellows.
Yeah.
Only got 20 laps, so you never know.
wide.
Chris is
Don't
having a
go
hard
four
time holding
wide.
that line.
Now, I thought that 23 machine was going to try to make it four wide there for a second.
Yeah, that inside guy really needs to wrap it.
Man, they're trying to make that outside lane work. Timothy Eisburn up in there now, three wide.
It'll work, but you need the numbers.
Yeah.
I don't think 2 trucks is enough. If you got maybe 4. I don't know if these guys are gonna be brave enough to go up there right now with 19 to go.
Yeah.
Especially if they burn their fast repair. They're not racing like they're scared.
No. Oh,
More
contact.
77 and the 24.
Still three wide. Stay down there, 24. That's Josh Norton in that number 24 machine. And he does have Timothy Eisburn behind him. Sam Filippo in that 12. The 77 of Alex Gates. The 11 of Joe Bonner, he's there. The 32 of Frank Chavez. Now we're back to only one group being three wide. And still with no help on that outside lane as of yet.
Wow, more contact.
Jeez.
24, 77 again. Chris has been too high for the bottom sometimes, and Josh is too high for the middle sometimes, and
yeah,
Alex is the one that suffers all the way at the top. But maybe some guys are thinking about it.
There goes Eisburn back to the middle.
Got a line of about 5 up there now. Maybe.
Oh,
yeah, he's getting beat the heck up there. I think he could go somewhere if he. If there wasn't all this contact, but it's tough to make any kind of run when you're just getting beat up.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I would have already called it quits and pulled back down too wide. Because I'd be saying the same thing. I'm getting beat up way too much here. And now we got Aaron Roth in the mix of going three wide. Mikey Allen back there trying to go three wide as well, but he's going to lose his time.
I'm really surprised Truth is kind of favoring the top line as leader, but it seems to be working for him.
Yeah. Wrong driver. That's who I was looking for right here. Sean Dunaway hanging out in the back. But he's got to be careful because, also if he goes in the grass to avoid a wreck, that's still one incident point.
Blair Holloman's back there also. It's kind of fun listening to him on the radio. He's sort of the old veteran of the series, Mr.
Yep.
2-time champion. Just waiting for these crazy kids to crash up front.
Yep. Looking, there's Kensley Smith. He's pushing that 96 of Barry Nelson. Rowan Lloyd, he's made his way back up to the front here, running second now. 14 laps ago this time, and everything's looking pretty good at the moment. But what we got to really start watching out for is once we hit 10 laps to go.
You have 3 teammates lined up front. with Truth, Rowan, and Barry.
Yeah. Well, Truth is actually with Misfits, I thought. Unless if he moved teams.
Yes. Yeah, they all are.
Oh, they're all Misfits.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay. So I thought Rowan was with High, Wide, and Handsome.
Oh, it could be. Uh,
I
they all
don't
kind
know.
of hang out. They all kind of hang out together. It all blends together, but they're all friendly.
Oh yeah.
Um, I just know they would work together.
Yeah, it's kind of
Pretty
like
much.
yeah, it's kind of like the partnership you guys have over at Chicken Coop with Kensley Smith in that 15. You know, he drives for driving extreme, but not all of his drivers show up every single race. So sometimes he relies on Chicken Coop, and you guys have a great time as there's contact there between Kensley and Truth Hope.
I was waiting for somebody to. I don't know. The bottom just seemed really exposed there.
Yeah. Oh, 24 in the wall.
This
I
is
thought.
building the run back up here, but if I was Truth, I would get to the bottom and ride there instead.
Yeah.
If he can make it back up there. We'd seen earlier in the race that the top could kind of hang on, but it was tough to actually get up there and take the lead.
Yeah.
If he can get back up there, I would definitely drop and hope that the wreck, if there is one, happens behind you.
Oh yeah.
Start playing your moves for the end.
As they are currently sitting here 3 wide with that 96 Barry Nelson. He is fallen all the way back to that 12th position as they will oh, trouble.
They just got hooked. Whole bunch of trucks involved.
Boom.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
No. Where is Sean? Did Sean survive? That's my question. Yeah, he's still moving along.
I see him still at 20.
Heck yeah. We're gonna ride on board and see how he got through this. Oh.
Holy.
Oh. 0x.
That was a 0?
That was a 0x.
Wow, he got real lucky.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
It even crinkled the fender.
Yeah. All right. So you said it all started up here with Kensley Smith in that 15 machine. He got hooked there by Truth Hope. And that is all she wrote. Oh, man. 24 up in the air on his side. Comes back down. Tell me that you're going over without going over. Wow.
Just kind of pushing off the corner, not quite straight yet.
All the way back across the track. That 33 facing backwards there as well. That's Island Wild. Oh, he's all the way back here in the back too.
I've got another question. Did Steve Luttrell stay out of this? Because he might be only 2 laps down now.
So that's what happened there with the 33. So you said Steven Luttrell.
If you touch anything or are involved in yellow, then you can't get the lucky dog.
Well,
I didn't see him involved out there, so hopefully he got it.
Oh, yeah, he's way, way back here. As long as he does not come to a complete stop.
Yeah, smart of him. Nothing to gain by racing up here and getting involved in stuff.
No, no, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop! Yeah, he's good. He should get that lucky dog.
Waiting for my list to update, but he may still only be the only truck any laps down.
Yes.
Kensley's, he looks out of place on my list, so I've been kind of waiting for that to update.
Yep, so Luttrell, he is now just 2 laps down, so he's inching his way closer to becoming back on the lead lap.
He's hoping that nobody else goes the lap down because they would get the lucky dog before him, saying he's 2 down. So he needs 2 more yellows to get back on the lead lap.
Yeah. And then he lets his inner Earnhardt out and comes back and wins the race from 26th. That would be interesting. Yeah, okay. I mean, I know. We all know that's not possible. Y'all don't need to tell us. Jessica Lynn says she loves the 01's paint scheme. And 24 in the middle again, just a matter of time. So Joshua Norton in that number 24 machine. And then, yeah, let's take a look here at that 01 of Sean Dunaway. If there he is. Yeah, man. Take a look at that Hello Kitty paint scheme right there. It's all purdied. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I absolutely love it too, Jessica. You know, I like my purple, and that's a nice shade of kind of like a purple and a pink mix. I absolutely love it. Man, it's a beautiful paint scheme. But on that note, we are getting ready to go back green flag racing.
Your pick's doing a little bit better than mine at the moment.
Hey, you know what? We still got plenty of time.
That's very true.
7 laps is still a long time here at Daytona.
Up to 3 green-white-checkers.
That is true. As we are back green flag racing here at Daytona. Rowan Lloyd in that number 61 gets out to a really big lead once again. He comes down and gets in front of Matt Miles in that number 29 machine as they climb up into the bankings of turns 1 and 2. Once again, that 29 going outside. Rowan Lloyd goes up for the block. He's going to slow down that momentum on the outside for a brief moment. And now they're going to come flying down the back straightaway here with 7 laps to go. Oh, wrong camera. Sorry about that, guys. Went a little bit further than I wanted to on that. Sophie, best of luck for the rest of the race to Blair Holloman. Blair Holloman, he's got a long way to go to get back up towards the front here, sitting back in that 11th position now. But right
Zimmerman's now, flying in the 3rd lane.
Oh yeah. As we take a look here at Blair Holloman in that number 32 machine. Kind of at that point, you know, in this pack where you really can't do much except ride, and you know, you got to pray that something happens in front of you. Right now, we got a side-by-side battle for the race lead between Matt Miles and Jonathan Stidham in that number 42 machine. Stidham is somebody that we haven't talked about all day long, and he's up here contending for the race lead.
He's won one of these on Fridays.
Yeah. 5 laps to go here at Daytona. We are doing 185, 190 mile per hour pace lap around Daytona International Speedway. Right now, Jonathan Stidham, Matt Miles, they're drag racing for the race lead as they're getting pushed between Rowan Lloyd and Steve Sizemore. And now, here they come down the back straightaway up into turn number 3. Right now, it is in the hands of Jonathan Stidham as we have 2 cars up into the wall. That's Barry Nelson in the 96 and the 11 machine of Joe Bonner as they are in a 3-wide situation and they continue to fall back here on that outside 3rd lane. But our attention is still right up here in our race lead as we have 4 laps to go. As we now have about 3-car pack running 3 wide. Let's go ahead and jump back here to that 3-wide action for just a couple moments here. As they will drag race 3 wide down the back straightaway. And as long as these guys keep it nice and steady, they will be all right, as we now have 1 car 3 wide, and that's going to be the 8 machine there of Curtis Ecker, as he will go back double wide as well. So we're going to turn our attention back to the race leaders as they make their way here out of turn number 4, and they're going to see the 3 lap to go this time by. Still side by side for the race lead, but now we are 3 wide for that 2nd spot. 2, 3, 4 cars up in the wall.
As still,
whoops, sorry about the track map.
Still going straight. I don't know how they all saved that. They're still wrecking in the back, but wow.
Yeah, I don't know how the heck they saved all that. But right now, Jonathan Stidham in that 42 says, y'all can keep racing back there. I'm going to stay out here in the race lead.
3 wide.
And the 43. I had that feeling that was going to happen. Oh, more trouble back here in the back of the field. No, don't hit him. Don't do it. Brandon. Sean is safe. Sean is safe, guys. I am rooting for Sean right now, guys.
Well, I guess Alan Wild actually hit the incident cap and was disqualified.
Oh no! Blair Holloman saying go to my view on that. Yeah, we'll take a look at that view here in just a moment. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that was close. I don't even need to go on board to see that one. Let's go over to that 32 of Blair Holloman. Woo!
Wow.
Missed 1.
Couldn't even see it.
Missed 2. Good heads-up driving. Just a little advice. Get off the gas sooner when you see cars crashing. Sorry, that's just 15 years of experience. I was that guy 1 year where I never lifted when there was a crash in front of me. Chris Gotzel here in the 707 machine. He somehow got involved in this one. Oh, yep, the 33. He went poof off the front bumper of that 65, it looks. Oh, yeah, okay, so Chris made his way through nice and easy. Truth Hoke in that 55 machine. He fell all the way back here, and I believe he got involved here as well. No, he's going to weave his way through. Good heads up driving there by him. Mikey Allen.
I'm thinking she's gonna pin this on the 92, but
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard yet. He's way too low on the track for a 3-wide situation.
Yeah.
And still coming down, so I don't know.
And whoop. And you know me, I have to go back on board here with that 0-1 machine. Let's see how he avoided it. See, he knew, he saw it. He let up off the gas already. Whoa, whoa.
Wow. Poor guy's gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, Brandon Zimmerman kind of still having a little bit of issues here with that steering wheel, I believe, because he's still kind of all over the place. All right, so we are going to come into, I believe, our first green-white-checkered.
I guess there may have been some net code on that incident that we didn't notice ahead of where we were looking, but yeah, the caution was deemed a racing incident, so nobody got pinned for it.
Okay. I mean, let's come here. Let's go blimp. Come on. All right, and oh yeah, I have to do it this way, blimp.
I think she said between the 57 and somebody.
All right.
She may be seeing something that we didn't.
Yeah, man, that's possible. All right, guys. Buckle it up.
Could have been another wreck occurring somewhere on the track too.
Save the 0-1 from Jessica. Yes. Sean Dunaway must finish this race at all costs.
Luttrell is only one lap down now. He's still got a shot at this.
He still does have a shot. I mean, it is still possible that we have at least one more caution.
This is
technically
the first.
two. Yes.
This is the first green-white-checkered attempt. There could be two more. If yellow comes out before the white.
Oh, big stack up in the lower lanes there. All right. Pace cars off into the United Rental restart zone. We are green flag racing. What hopefully should be the final time here today at Daytona. Steve Sizemore in that 08 machine. He gets out to an early lead. He's got Rowan Lloyd right there in that number 61 machine right behind him. And Alex Gates in that 77 machine. He's holding strong as well on that outside. As you see, Alex Teft, he goes to the outside to help those guys on the outside. But right now, they're not as formed as that inside lane. So quickly, Rowan Lloyd, he's going to overtake for the race lead here. 2-3 wide action behind them for second place. But Alex Gates in that 77, he's getting a good push. He's going to get out to the race lead by Alex Teft. And now they're going to drag race out of turn number 4, heading to the start-finish line. As long as they hold steady for the next quarter mile, we will see the white flag. Rowan Lloyd looking for his first win here in Racers Elite, as he will lead the field to the white flag, making big blocks on that 42 of Jonathan Stidham. He's going to do everything to keep those cars behind him. Here they come now. That outside lane started to gain a little bit of momentum here now out of turn number 2. Oh, we got
Oh,
one truck upside down behind them, tumbling down the back straightaway. But we are going to stay green flag here as these cars get to race to the start finish line. Now Rowan Lloyd running that middle lane to keep everybody behind him. He is not going to give it up. He's looking for his first win here, Racers Elite. Stidham puts a bumper to him, almost gets him sideways, but he's going to hold on. Here they come to the start finish line. Another truck upside
He's
down.
there.
He is there, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Jonathan Stidham at the race
Holy
lead.
cow.
No. And as you all saw, Alex Teft got DQ'd at the last moment. Sean Dunaway, he survived. But the man dancing right now in his seat is that number 42 machine of Jonathan Stidham, who stole the race lead from the 61 of Rowan Lloyd on the final lap, the final quarter mile. Rowan Lloyd had the win. He felt it. And at the last second, Jonathan Stidham, he said, I'm going to take my America T and just pull it out from underneath your feet. And he stole the race win here at Daytona. Ladies and gentlemen, your race winner, driver that number 42, AmericaTees.com Ford F-150, Jonathan Stidham, as he will now do his burnouts here in the grass area. Let's go back here and see what happened in the back. It looks like it started with the 08 Steve Sizemore and company. Yet the 6 machine, he's the one who goes upside down. Let's go watch Brett Bray in that number 6 machine out into that outside wall. He gets turned upside down, rolls over one time. He's going to hit the wall, but it looks like everybody so far will go ahead and manage to start rolling away from this as well. And then just a little time later, Alex Teft in that number 43, he's holding strong on that outside lane. Unfortunately, he gets tagged by that 96 up in the air, and poof, he is gone. But man, oh man, but the guy to survive it all by one incident point, Sean Dunaway. Good job, Sean. But let's... I'm
where
going to
did
go...
he finish?
Who?
Sean Dunaway.
He finished 17th.
Trying to find him on my list. But he survived though.
He did survive, and
Won't eat away as bad into that buffer he had coming into this race, points
Yeah.
wise.
let me try to get a better view here for us. There's the move that the 42 made coming to the line. Not much that he can do at this point, as he had that 77 machine of Alex Gates. They actually make contact coming up here to the racing line. And then Jonathan Stidham just had a little bit more momentum than Rowan Lloyd with that 77's draft. Ah, my heart breaks. But let's go ahead and take a look here at the final results before we go any further. I always do that. Let's just reload it just in case. Boom. Beautiful. All right, so Jonathan Stidham, he will win this race by leading one lap in the lap that mattered. which was the final one. So Jonathan Stidham in that number 42 Mercedes.com Ford F-150 will be your race winner here, followed by Rowan Lloyd in that number 61 Toyota, and followed by Alex Gates in that number 77 Chevy. Fourth is going to be Matt Miles, followed by Blair Holloman. He comes back strong for fifth. Curtis Ecker, he'll come home sixth. Seventh will be Truth Hoke. Aaron Roth eighth. Barry Nelson ninth. And Brandon Zimmerman fought his way back all the way to 10th. Chris Gotzel, Kensley Smith, Timothy Eisburn, Joe Bonner, Mikey Allen will round out your top 15. 16th, it's going to be Brandon St. Filippo, followed by Sean Dunaway, Joshua Norton, Kirby Wainscott, and Frank Chavez will round out your top 20. 21st, it's going to be Philip Archibald, followed by Brett Bray, Alex Teft, Steve Sizemore, Stephen Luttrell, he'll be 25th. 26th is going to be Alan Wild, as he unfortunately did get DQ'd late here in the run. Your hard charger is going to be your fourth place driver of Matt Miles for Full Force Gremlins. He will bring it home fourth as your hard charger, coming up 22 spots. Rowan Lloyd at that 61, he led the most laps at 16 points. Your fastest lap will go to your race winner of Jonathan Stidham, and your pole sitter again was at number 33 of Alan Wild. We had 14 different leaders throughout this race, 6 cautions for 18 laps, and we did have one green-white-checkered, so we went for a total of 83 laps, just under 206 miles here today. Overall, man, what an incredible run for everybody. And I think let's go ahead and go talk with our let's go ahead and go talk with our race top 3, I should say.
Sounds good. Alex Gates wound up finishing in P3.
Heck yeah, what a really good run there out of Alex Gates in that 77 machine. Let's go ahead and bring up the number 77 of Alex Gates. Alex, it's Mike and Andrew up at the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Man, Alex, man, what an incredible run for you today. You were caught up in a couple wrecks there, but you never gave up. And man, talk about the final 2 laps. What was going through your mind trying to get towards the race lead?
Honestly, the biggest thing was is being starting in the third row. I knew I was gonna have to take the outside to somebody. Wasn't sure if it was gonna be the 61 car or the 08. Knew it was gonna do it to somebody, or I was gonna get put in the wall. Those were kind of my only 2 options. Um, when we came on the backstretch of the restart, luckily Alex came with me and pushed me past the 08 car. Um, got a little sketchy there going into turn 3. It looked like he was starting to come up. I thought he was either going to take me out or take Alex out, but luckily he kind of straightened up. Sucks that I only got third, but I'll take it after my last couple of weeks.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's definitely that one of those heartbreaking, but it's a good finish for you here in the Tuesday night trucks. Um, but overall, man, just you came up from ninth up to sixth or up to third today, so not a too shabby day overall. But Andrew, do you have any questions for Alex today?
No, just nice run. Led 6 laps today. Actually jumped 2 spots in the standings. Now you get about a 24-point buffer over the cut line.
Nice.
I think you're probably in a situation where you just
Just don't
cl-
choke like the last 3 weeks, and I'll be good.
yeah, I think you clinch just by starting the race next week, basically. So that's got to be a relief going into Iowa, but you're usually pretty strong at short tracks anyway. How do you feel about next week?
Yeah, I mean, I like short tracks. Oddly enough, I don't get along with Iowa. Iowa and Miami are my biggest pet peeves. They'll always be my enemy. Can I never figure them out. When I do figure them out, it's always too late. I'm either already out of the race or I'm all the way in the back.
Yeah, I was a strange one, and they just did a rescan of it recently with the new patches and stuff. So it's been interesting. But yeah, let's pass it to you for your shoutouts.
Yeah, just want to give you guys a huge shout out for putting on the broadcast. It's always fun to listen to you guys and how you guys get excited. Try to get the viewers excited as well. Give a huge shout out to my family for letting me do this every Tuesday and Thursday, and the huge shout out to the Hunter Lopez Foundation, and then got to give Truth a shout out for making my new paint scheme that I'm running towards the end of this season. So
And a lot of good, talented painters here in Racers Elite. So, but man, congratulations on your third place finish, and we'll see you next week when we head over to Iowa.
thanks, guys. See you then.
Ladies and gentlemen, your third place driver, the number 77 of Alex Gates. Let's go ahead and bring up the driver of that number 61 machine, who had his race win stripped from him from at the last second, Rowan Lloyd. Rowan, man, my heart just absolutely breaks for you. You did everything right, but just that little last quarter mile there, you didn't have that help that you really needed. But man, what a good strong finish for you here at Daytona. How are you feeling overall?
Oh man, that was a heartbreaker. But overall, I thought that was a great race. That was some good fun. I was able to work my way up a couple times, so that was pretty awesome. But man, I thought he was going to go inside, coming I think around the last corner there, and I just gave him the outside, and he ran with it. So, like I mentioned on what was it, Saturday, I make a lot of mental mistakes, and I think that's what kind of keeps me back from talking to you guys. So I think that was another one, but I'm pretty happy to be up here. You know, top two isn't terrible, I suppose. But yeah, great race overall, great day.
Yeah, it's definitely going to really help you here in the points. And I'll let Andrew take it over from here. Andrew, any questions for Rowan?
No, it's really strong day and smart driving there at the end. It's easy to kind of defend and overreact and get yourself hooked and have a poor finish. But brought it home P2, and that's awesome, and actually puts you up in the top 5 in points too. So you are now clinched as far as eligibility for the chase.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so congratulations, and yeah, we'll pass it to you for your shoutouts.
All right, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll shout out you guys. You always put a great show on in the booth. Andrew, you put on a hell of a league. Appreciate my buddies. They watch every now and then. And I know they're waiting on me to play some game after this, so I better run and keep them from waiting on me. But yeah, I think that's it. Really appreciate what you guys do, and hope to see you next week at Iowa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah.
All
Hope
right.
to see you there.
Yes, sir, Rowan. Congratulations, man, on your runner-up. And again, I keep saying it. We're gonna have you in victory lane before you know it. But until then, we'll see you next week in Iowa, bud.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, driver of that number 61 machine, Rowan Lloyd, finishing second. And now let's go ahead and bring up the man that broke somebody's heart, the number 42, Jonathan Stidham, stealing the race win just thousands of feet from the start finish line. Man, John, what an incredible day. You led only one lap today, and that was the lap that absolutely mattered today. Man, talk us through that final restart. Did everything go to your plan?
No, actually, on the initial restart, the last restart, I missed. I bogged it down and kind of let Rowan get down in front of me, and then we just we knew if we stayed on the inside until the last 1,000 feet, we'd at least have a shot at it. Up, down, doesn't matter which way you got to get it done. But he raced me clean. I raced him clean. We were talking there. That's about as fun as either one of us has had. So we just I'd rather lead that last 100 feet than the first 10,000. So yeah, we got it done tonight. First win. By the way, real quick, I'm not PR trained, so we're going to do this on air. That's a nice cold Budweiser right there, boys and girls.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah.
deserved.
Yeah, we got family in town for Easter holiday still, and girl took off work tomorrow, so we're gonna go outside and build a bonfire. We're gonna burn it down tonight, boys.
John, send me your house address, and I am on my way.
If you get everybody in the Virginia area, come on out.
Okay, I'll be there in about 12 hours. Keep the
Sounds
fire
good.
warm for me.
Gotcha.
But man, John, just overall, man, what an incredible day. I mean, I believe I did see you sideways, somewhere near the middle of the race, I believe it was. But man, you just came back, and that Mercatees.com, Ford F-150 was just absolutely wicked fast all day long. You stayed in the top 10 majority of the day, and I mean, like you said, first win, about time. You had it coming. Rowan has it coming as well. So, I mean, just a big, huge congratulations to you. And before we let you go, Andrew, any questions for your race winner?
Oh, just really good job. When you made that move off of 4, I didn't know if you were gonna make it or if Rowan was gonna get right reared there. That was super close. But when I realized you squeezed in there, I knew that side draft is so strong and that you'd probably have it. So just really really good timing there, and this actually bumps you up 4 spots in the standings too. So
Oh, nice. Because I was like tied for 12th with like 4 other people or something. So that's awesome.
yeah, really big day. So congratulations, and
Oh, thanks,
pass it to you for your shout outs. I think this is the best victory lane celebration we've ever had too.
Oh, well, thanks, man.
That was highly entertaining.
All right. Well, yeah, we got a few. So bear with us. First, we want to thank all the people we ran with tonight, like Mikey Allen, Aaron Roth, Joe Bonner. Who else? There was one more in here. Oh man, Joe Bonner. There was one more. Sorry, I forget who the other person was in here. Oh, Josh Norton. Thank you. Thank all the Run Over Racing guys. America Tees, Rob Morris for sponsoring and paying for most of this stuff. I want to thank family for letting me do it. And Budweiser for what they're about to do to my liver tonight. So let's go party, boys. It's poured out.
Oh, man. All right. We all know that Jonathan Stidham is absolutely going to party hard tonight with his first win, and it's well-deserved, man. Congratulations, buddy, and we'll see you next week in Iowa.
Yep, see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your race winner driver, that number 42 machine, Jonathan Stidham, with that Mercatees.com Ford F-150. Man, just overall, what a great race. And, well, I finally got my standing situation figured out here. So let's go ahead and pull up your current point standings. It's not exactly where I want it on screen, but this will do for now. But Jonathan Stidham, I'm sorry, Sean Dunaway, he is currently first. He was able to hold off and not get disqualified here. And Stephen Luttrell, he's still tracking back just by a few points here. He's back by 22 points. Kensley Smith is third, and he did move up 1 spot, taking the spot away from Alex Teft, who is still... Wait, is that still a 3-way tie there for third? It is. Andrew.
It's incredible.
This is just getting intense, man.
The tiebreaker is top 10s also, and Kensley is leading on those.
Well, let's take a look. Top 10s, here we are. Yes, by 6, he's got 1 top 10 over the other 2. So Alex Steff, Rowan Lloyd, all tied for third there with Kensley Smith. And Kirby Wainscott, he'll be in that 6th spot. Brandon Sanfilippo 7th. Jonathan Stidham 8th. Alan Wild 9th. And Curtis Ecker will round out your top 10. And currently at that cut line, it will be Chris Gotzel in that number 707 machine. So right now he's on the good side, but he's only got it by just about 4 points. So he's got to really show up and own up next week. And next week is going to be a very interesting over in Iowa, Andrew. And man, I cannot wait. That track is fast. That track is fun. And we're gonna have some amazing action, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, that was a great time. What a finish. Iowa should be even more fun, or just as fun.
Oh yeah.
Those new patches are just, I don't know, that place has a ton of character. When they sort of did their partial repave, you've got some fresh asphalt on the bottom and some older stuff up top, and there's so many different lines you can run. It's going to be a lot of fun. This cut line's still somewhat close. There's still, maybe about 5-6 guys in question on that cut line for making the chase. So a lot of stories to follow.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys definitely want to tune in. I want to thank everybody for coming in, chatting with us today. Sophie, Jessica, thank you guys so much. Carol, let's go. Welcome. And thank everybody for joining in. Ian as well. Uh, you guys don't want to miss next week live right here on Racers Elite Network. We're going to Iowa for the season finale that gets us ready to go into the chase. You guys don't want to miss a lot of good drama that's going to happen next week, a lot of storylines. So you guys definitely want to keep up and be back here 7:45 next Tuesday. Don't want to miss it. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, I am Mike Taylor up here in the booth along beside me, my great friend Andrew Teft, and we'll see you guys next week. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what you do in life, you guys have fun doing it. Drink a beer, have a good time, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, have a good time zone. See ya.